Well, as luck would have it, I actually found one of the videos that I recorded at NAMM that actually came out with pretty decent audio. So I'm going to go ahead and upload this, and hopefully you guys enjoy it. So basically what happened was Quilter Labs invited me over to their booth, and we went inside their Airstream there, and it was like an enclosed area, so we actually had pretty good sound in there. And I checked out their new digital platform, which is called the Elevate, and it was actually really cool. And when I went in there, I didn't even know what I was going to be, you know, checking out. I had no idea. I just plugged into this thing and just started playing, and we started turning knobs and playing stuff, and it ended up being a really cool experience. So I wanted to share that with you guys. So the audio you're hearing is captured from my iPad mic. Once again, if you guys watched my other video, we thought we were using lav mics, but we weren't. The iPad mic overrode all that stuff. But the audio came out actually halfway decent, at least good enough to do this video for you guys on. So just so you know, this is a very candid video. You know, there's no editing or anything. I'm just going to let you guys hear everything, all the mistakes and everything. I just wanted to share my first impressions, you know, blind date that I had with this this product, and it's actually pretty cool. So stick around to the end of this video, and I will further go into my thoughts about the product now that I've had time to process everything and give it more thought regarding what it is and what it does and everything. So make sure you stick around to the end of the video, and I'll be back to share some more of my thoughts with you on the product. So you want me to create a preset on your new what is this?
No, yeah. First, you could just scroll through the presets real quick, just like listen.
Yeah, that's probably easy.
There's some heavier stuff.
Start at factory 0, and so yeah, you just select a preset. You use the switches or the knob, and then press the recall button. Each preset has an A and a B version.
Okay, what is the A and B, like different effects maybe?
It's whatever you want it to be.
Okay.
So it's, you can use it as like your rhythm lead tone or something like that. But
kind of like morph.
They can be completely different, or they can just be like, you know, a level boost or whatever. As little or as much difference as you want.
This switches presets.
And then press the recall once you get it queued up.
Recall is
one blinking.
Is the one blinking there? There you go.
Oh, hysteria. Yep, that is very reminiscent of the whole 80s Def Leppard thing. How does that song go? However that goes.
I'm gonna quit while I'm ahead, he says.
Spirit, alright. That was the forgotten era of music as far as I'm concerned, because I'm an 80s guy, so
We all,
yeah, exactly.
What is this flannel rock stuff? Purple Rain, yeah, alright. Helter Skelters. Oh, sweet, we have to try this. This is like the Marshall kind of. So are these amp models that you created for this, and like,
well,
and stuff?
We don't like to call them models.
Okay.
We didn't specifically try to model any particular amplifier. The gain structure of it is flexible enough, though, that you can dial in sounds that are very similar to a lot of different amps.
Okay.
So we went through and tried to create presets that were similar to the songs that you see in the titles.
Okay.
Right? As a kind of point of reference for people.
Oh, I got you.
To show the breadth of sounds that you can get.
So it's kind of like your proprietary version of those things that you guys kind of created. Okay. All right, cool. All right. Now I'm used to playing a 7-string, so this is, I'm going to always feel like I'm in the wrong spot. No whammy bar.
Sorry. It's in the case somewhere, I don't know where.
I think we have to get a preset.
Dude, right when you did that,
Get him the heavier one.
That was awesome. So that's the Panama preset.
Yeah.
We
So
did
far.
Wow. Very reminiscent. The feel is great. The feel is awesome. I'm such a feel guy because I don't know about you guys or other guitar players, but I hate plugging into something that feels wrong because I get insecure and I won't play. I literally won't play it. I equate it to, like, you know how you step on an ice pond? You don't have these out here, but
No.
picture yourself in a cold climate where there's an ice pond and you're like, oh, and then you hear a crack. You're like, ooh, and you won't keep going because you heard the crack and you're like, oh, I'm not going to go any further. Or even if you are dumb enough to go further, you're doing it very, you know. But with this kind of stuff, as soon as it feels right, you're like, oh, I'm playing this, and you dig in and you play and you enjoy it more. Wow. And there's 5150. That was the drum version of that. That's the thing with Eddie. Everybody, oh, the tapping. No, the rhythms. Try playing his rhythms. You know, that's school right there. This feels great. This is probably one of the best. Like, so this is a factory preset. I hate factory presets typically. Seriously, usually when I plug into them, they're gimmicky and they're just stupid. It's like, oh, so this is like your Disney version of a metal you know what I mean? This is great. I could literally go on stage with this right now if I was like a tribute band, like a Van Halen tribute guitar player, which I'm not good enough to be. But if I was, I would plug into that and go, I'm done. There's nothing to change. The feel is great. It sounds awesome. And so you have a cab button here. Does that turn it on and off, or when you push it, does it activate it to cycle?
So long pressing it will turn it off and on.
Okay.
You can also do short press to go in and change the cab mode.
You got Brian's cab.
Yeah.
So that's your own cab.
This is one that I made up that I like, but we put a bunch of other.
Let's go back to yours and see the comparison. I think you picked the right cab. It's kind of woody. It's got that woody kind I haven't played this in 8 years. Unless I'm not drop tunes. Dude, this is like really, really good for that. So I don't even want to leave this preset, but I guess we have to because we got to check.
Oh, we got heavier stuff on there too.
All right, so let's get heavy. Where's the?
Well, I mean, well, we're here.
Oh, there we go. Muppet Master. All right, now that is beefy. So how do we adjust like that's tone stack?
The post EQ.
Okay.
So you just press the knob to cycle between.
Oh, so the little underline.
Yeah.
And then turn the knob for whatever you want. Okay.
Exactly.
So. That is beefy. I like that. Is there a gate? Yeah. I was wondering. Those weren't mistakes. That was the gate. Cutting me off. Rude person. All right, so that
The gate has an opinion.
yeah, it's like, stop playing, bro. You I'm trying to save you.
Okay. So since this is the factory preset, you can't override it, so we have to save it as a user preset.
Oh, okay.
So
That
we're going
way.
to save this as a user preset, and you can't have the same name because that would
Okay.
be a mess.
Yeah.
Let's call it
Muppet
Muppet
Master.
Muppet Master.
I sounded like a Muppet there anyways.
So there you go. There's your new preset.
This will be our secret though, right? So when the next guy comes in, we named this after this idiot that was here before you. Not play at all. He blamed the noise gate. All right, so now if I want some delay, I hit echo.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's bypassed, and if I want,
So these are capacitive sensing buttons. So
Oh, so you
pressing
touch it.
harder doesn't do anything.
okay.
So just hold it for a second, and it'll
Oh,
enable it.
so it's
I'm a
capacitive.
king.
Okay.
Yeah,
I
and then
was
just a
trying to
short
play.
press will.
Oh, so you touch.
You just touch it. Yeah.
I'm used to hitting things hard. Come on, activate. All
So,
right,
and then it'll cycle through all the menus here because you're on the custom mode. So
show up.
let's just try some of the other
I know you were nervous there at the beginning.
other pre-built modes.
Okay, so this tape back up. I gotta get rid of that gate because it's killing my notes. Where's that at?
All right. We'll
Oh,
just
just have
set it pretty high. Let's
That's better. So if I like, all right, so you got the echo mix, you turn it here. So basically this is kind of like your everything now.
Yeah.
Okay, and then if I like what I got, I just tap it.
If you like it, you want to save this, it's blinking at you for a reason. So yeah, you save it.
Okay. If I want to readjust something, okay, so echo mix right up here. I like the fact that these are normals. Like some model, sorry if I'm using modeler as a term, but it's just I use it generically. Some of the digital platforms that I use, 50 on one is 12 on another is 80, you know, and you're always like, what do I freaking, you know, how do I, because you're just used to going to your numbers, but these seem pretty normal. So 54%. Okay, now that's cool. Good. So if I want to amps hooked up. So.
Yeah, you do.
Oh, we do.
Hooked up?
Yeah.
Oh, it is. Okay.
Okay, here.
So ping pong center means.
The repeats go one side, other side, center.
Oh, okay. So it's like a nice. Okay, so let me get out of that. So make this a custom.
Okay, so if you press the knob when you're in a mode, it'll ask you if you want to copy that to the custom mode, so you can dig deeper into the parameters. You just want to get out of the echo, or you want to save this?
Let's save it as a lead preset, I guess. We can do that. Save yes. And then we can rename it if we want.
You want to save this to a new preset?
We
I
like
just overwrote your last preset.
Oh, okay, that's fine. So
So-
save it to like Muppet lead, since I sound like a Muppet that needs to.
I'm just going to make a little change.
What would my Muppet name be? My Muppet name.
That sounds like a whole episode, Jarrod.
This is good so far. Like I'm digging the sound and the feel of everything so far a lot. I think the feel and the sound is really good.
All right, so what do we want to call this? We'll just call it
So arm workout day?
something like that.
Yeah.
Shoulders?
Low budget. Yes.
Interesting.
Oh, gotcha.
As long
So,
as I keep it
there's
in,
some
I'm
menus
okay. I
kinda-
can
Yeah.
use my
So-
I know, you started going like this, I was like, oh, that's
Yeah.
gonna hurt.
Yeah.
Feel the burn.
It's always impossible to find the space. Where's there it is?
Yeah. Space
Jared.
should be after.
There.
We're at 17 minutes. Do you want me to continue to film it? I don't want to use up all the.
Yeah, so you guys are filming, we're filming,
Yeah.
so we're at 17 minutes. Well, I'll just give some impressions and then we can end ours.
Okay.
Because we were trying to save room on the iPad. Anyway, so far, I think the sound and the feel of this is really good. So this is the Elevate.
Yes.
Is that what it is? Okay. And so I think there's a lot of promise with this, to be honest with you. Like, I'm going to dig into it further on their video, but the sound and feel so far is really good. And I don't say that lightly because, like I said, there's times I plug into modelers and the feel is really stiff and brittle. There's no chewiness to them. And people like do some shred. I can't. I feel like I have arthritis right now. I won't play. I'll just kind of, oh yeah, that's nice, you know, nice meeting you. But with this, it's not like that at all. The feel is great, and I've enjoyed playing it so far. So I'm sure that if I spend enough time with this, which wouldn't be a long time, probably 15 minutes, like deep diving instead of screwing around like I've been doing here, I could probably come up with something I can go on stage with easily. So I look forward to seeing more of this on my channel because I want to check it out further. So thanks for watching, guys, and we'll have more stuff coming to you from NAMM 2025 very soon. Don't forget to subscribe. And I almost dropped my pick when I did the horns. So. All right, well, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. So basically what this product is, it's a very simple, and I don't mean that in a derogatory way, but it's a very simple type of digital platform where you don't get stuck in option paralysis regarding what amps to use and all that kind of stuff. There are no amp models in it. It's basically just a blank canvas. So you can design any kind of amp you want. You know, I mean, you just turn up the gain how you want it, the tone stack how you want it, as far as the preamp stuff goes, and it also has the post preamp stuff like the resonance and presence and all that. And then you pick whatever cab emulation or IR that you want, and then you also pick all of your effects, and everything sounded really good. And it's just a way to design your own sound, your own signature sound, without worrying about what amp and what amp model you got to use and waiting for updates for different amp models and whatnot. I mean, I just thought it was a really cool idea, so that you don't get stuck in the whole option paralysis thing regarding, does this really sound like amp X or amp Y or whatever. I mean, like I said, it's just a blank canvas. You turn the knobs until you're satisfied with what you have, and then you just kind of take it from there. And it was kind of cool because like I was playing Panama, and while I was playing it on whatever preset I was on, it was like a factory preset, it sounded good. And then the guy was like, you know what? We actually have a preset called Panama in here, and while I was playing, he turned it to that, and it sounded and felt even better. And I was like, wow, this is amazing. Like, it really did sound and feel great to play. And while he was turning the knob, my initial thoughts were like, oh no, this might not go well. It might not sound good at all, and it's going to suck if I'm switching directly from what I'm digging right now and playing right now to something that doesn't sound or feel good. It's going to be kind of a bummer, but actually it sounded better, and it sounded better than I even expected it to. So my worries were put to rest as soon as he switched over and I was playing it, and I was like, wow, this sounds great. So I'm really excited to get this product sent to me by Quilter Labs, and I really want to dig into it and take it further and really see what this thing's capable of. You know, like I said, I had like, I don't know, 20 minutes with it maybe, and it was a really good first impression of the product. It's a little different as far as dialing things in goes. Like when I was first dialing it in, I was like, yeah, let me just set up a whole preset from scratch, and I'm like, where's the amps? That was my first impression, because that's what we're used to, right? When we you know, plug into a digital platform, the first thing we look for is like turning the knob to find all the amps that we like and that we're familiar with. But there wasn't that. It was basically, no, just turn the gain knob up until you get the gain you like, adjust the tone stack accordingly, and then just basically set your presence and resonance the way you like it, and then your effects and all that, and your cab blocks. You can have your own IRs. You can have the ones that were in there that actually sounded really good as well. So you can have all that, and then you can have your own signature sound. So I thought it was a really cool idea, and instead of like pushing the buttons, I had to be reminded, like, just long press them for like a second, and then things open up on the menu. So it was pretty intuitive, and it took a few minutes to kind of adjust to it like anything else would. But once I adjusted to it, I thought it was a really cool product and very easy to dial everything in. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I really appreciate you guys watching, and thank you guys so much for the kind words that you gave me on my previous video where I had the whole disaster at NAMM, so I appreciate all the encouragement. And I also want to thank everybody who's going to my website, linked below, to get all the different capture packs for all the digital platforms out there. I really appreciate you guys as well, and I'm pretty sure I will be making some presets with the Elevate product from Quilter Labs as well. That's one of the reasons why they had me come over there. They wanted me to check that out, and they wanted to talk to me about that. So I'm really looking forward to digging into that more. So stay tuned to the channel for all of that coming up in hopefully the near future. I got a lot more stuff coming up for you guys, and I'll see you on the next one.